one question for you at this time. Are you ready for some rando?
I'm glad I took my headphones off for that.
And we're off.
At the runabout spot, and we got some moblins in the overworld. Shouldn't be too bad, and some early paper for Ryan. That's not terrible.
No, indeed. Early letter there. That should, we might get this an idea of that might come into play later, depending on what the prices are for the potions. So let's see where we're gonna. Obviously, the first step we're gonna be looking for, of course, is a sword, or at least, at the very least, a candle. That is what we're looking for here. We've got got another staircase here with one of the Armo statues. Let's see what's inside, and we find our first secret. What's the price? 29 for the medium secret.
Just a little off the average of 30, but also we've only seen one shuffled enemy, and that's Stalfos on the overworld. So far, nothing much scrambled, so we may still have a lot of normal goodies to have to deal with in the dungeon.
True, but we still have Lionels in the overworld, which is never fun. And we find the potion shop on Slidick's side, and Ryin finding his first secret here. What do we find here? Another medium secret, 29 rupees.
I think 29 is one of those where it's serviceable. You'd really like to have a couple more, and ooh, TG is going to be very happy as Slidick picks up the wooden boomerang.
Lord Banana has been found. All hail, Lord Banana.
And Slidick immediately getting zapped for his insolence by the Lionels. Apparently, they're not banana people.
Well, they can go downstairs if you get my drift. Well, let's see what we find here as we continue on. Ryin finding another stage. Oh, no more. Oh, finds our first whammy of the night.
No more taxes, but it's actually the lowest tax it can be. Only 15 rupees for that door repair penalty. We also saw a small secret at the vanilla 10 rupees.
Actually, anything up? Well, secret.
And there's a stick.
Now we'll start dungeons exploration here. And that's going to be very helpful for him here.
Let's see what else we find. For dungeon exploration, it's also going to be helpful for dealing with just general enemies. And find the hint shop.
Nice, considering he's going to buy the big. Oh, it was bringing us a stuffing.
Well, it's not too expensive.
Yeah, at least it was. Yeah, at least it didn't hurt him too badly here. For those who don't know, man, we got mixed hints here. Oh, we're gonna see what the coast item is. Oh, well, that's not getting picked up.
No. Slick does find a candle in the beach shop, as Ryan is trying to. Looks like he's trying to find some bombs off of some of these enemies. This blue moblin might get him some.
Absolutely.
Does not look like it'll provide this time, as Slidick finds paper, and Ryan, finds what would have been a white sword magical sword hint, but instead just finds that some strange things are going on with Circle K.
That's gonna be helpful. Sure.
That's why you do Speedway, or Shell, or BP, or something normal. Ryan, I think he picked up his boomerang before getting sniped.
I don't know if he got Lord Banana or not there.
We'll see next time he opens up his pause menu. Slidick looks like he's heading up to the northeast in the casino corner.
Should be interesting what we find. We're still looking for some bombs to get this party really going here, and we still haven't found our first dungeon yet, so the search is on.
There are plenty of places to look up here in the Lost Hills.
Indeed. Slidick now going to be checking over here. And, meat's a little pricey here today.
It's also a very expensive candle, for that matter.
Trying to get past all those enemies there. Finds a money-making game. Unfortunately, it did not quite pay off for him there. So we're still looking for our first dungeon. Which one will we find first?
Or Fire Rod, because if all else fails, use Fire Rod.
We found level 7.
At the Vanilla Letter Cave.
Unfortunately, Slidick does not have the a sword of any kind. So unless he gets lucky, he's not going to be able to dig too deep. But he's giving it a shot.
Oh, don't count him out yet. He can block clip in here, and if these Tektites don't have increased HP, he can kill them.
Well, they do. They do have regular health at the very least.
Ooh, he gets a boomerang clip, but it's just a transport staircase. Unfortunate.
That is not going to be helpful at all, unfortunately. So Slidick going to keep looking. Oh, we got a rupee boss.
Rupee boss. He's not going to finish off a rupee boss. Very interesting, as Ryan takes this and finds an Aqua Mentis. He could kill with the sword, but down to half a heart. Yeah, I don't blame him for piecing out.
Oh, and we have a mugger room.
Looks like one bomb cap for 47 rupees, and Slick's like, nuh-uh.
Yeah, he's out of there. Can't quite blame him on that regard, so he's gonna keep digging around.
Not even remotely. Ryan is going to take this staircase, and let's see if he's able to get any further.
Well, he has the sword, so he can dig a little deeper in here. He might be able to find the item that Slidick could not get. There might have been a room, something in that room with all those pancakes in there, but now... Oh! Dig Dogger block!
The blocks are real, and Slidick using Lord Banana to immediate effect and finds level 9. Yeah,
level 9 hiding there to vanilla level 5. Should at least that we have no. Always make sure you can find that early on. We just had a race last night determined because someone mismarked level 9 and it cost them big. As Slidick finds another medium secret here at the waterfall.
188 rupees. He's in range to 1 or 2 more secrets away from being able to think about a blue ring if he's up for that.
We'll see.
Ryan making a little bit of money on that money-making game. Not gonna push it anymore. Guess we don't have any top bumping tonight.
Nope, don't want that. So we're still searching around. We're looking for the white sword item. We still haven't located that yet. We don't even know what it is. And we're still looking for more dungeons. We're hoping to find some items here soon.
Well, we might have found the shop and it was replaced with the community hint. Ryan buying his candle and 251 rupees for a blue ring. That's 1 over average. Still fine with money being like it is.
That's true. Yeah, with the secrets being as much as they are, you know, medium secret may not be much, but may not be as high enough. But the other two definitely make up for it. We're definitely not looking at a poverty seed here. That might be considered if we don't find the red ring soon enough. It really depends on what the white sword item is and how soon they can get that.
Ryan finds the other hint shop here in the forest. He doesn't have near enough money to do anything with it though. Okay. Interesting thing, the bomb lottery off the orange moblin. The problem is the orange moblins don't drop bombs. As we get a check of any roads, we see one.
Ooh, Slidick finding level 1. This could be interesting here. We're looking for 2 items. One of them is going to be sitting on the ground, hopefully without enemies having to be defeated. And the other one will be in a staircase. And it's also a small dungeon, so it's a very good idea to check this early. Unfortunately, again, Slidick still did not find the wood sword. He has not been to that side of the Hyrule yet to find it.
He also has to deal with Uncle Wizzy's Funhouse.
No kidding. Wizrobes everywhere, and you do not want to deal with Wizrobes in any capacity, whether it be in dungeons or... Oh, we've got a heart container now. Here's the kid perk. We don't know if that's the dungeon heart or if that's the coast heart. Oh, and we've got a manhandler, but thankfully it's pretty much a pointless room, so we're going to keep looking elsewhere for it.
Could be behind the Ruby boss.
And it just drops the key.
But, key's nothing to sneeze at. First one we found, we're almost 10 minutes in. So, yes, on Candle Row was where that level 1 was.
Very helpful there. You can check further into Candle Row. Oh, and it finds another whammy, as does Ryan over here in the Armos area.
Yep, it's tax season, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, April 15th, get them in.
Ugh. Nobody wants to deal with those.
I'm an accountant. I deal with those for a living.
I feel so sorry for you.
Sure. Anyway, Ryan, trying to dodge around all these Lionels, is able to get up. As we have a wooden arrow purchase for Slidick. That's interesting.
60 rupees for arrows? I honestly don't blame him. He's got plenty of rupees right now. So that way, if he does find the bow first, it'll be good. And if he finds the silvers later, it's not going to be a big loss for him. I actually see this being a good move for him. If he finds another big secret in the forest.
Move. That was an absolutely amazing move. With the spending 60 of those rupees on arrows that put him down to like 100 or so. I mean, he only had to waste like 20 rupees when he had that big secret.
Yeah, that's a good smart. That's how you got to think about whether or not you're going to spend that money if it's going to pay off. So we're still looking for the white sword item here. Slidick being the only one who's got an extra heart container thanks to that heart and 1. So he's the only one who could make a potential play for it. You need between 4 and 6 hearts to get it. So when we find it, it's going to be a question of whether we can get it. And more importantly, what it actually is. Finds another secret. Obviously, he's not going to pick that up since he already maxed out. Wants to save that in case he needs to get some more rupees later. He's going to check the vanilla potion shop here. And there's those levers you were talking about here at the start of the stream. And what's this room? Nope, just a whammy.
Just some more taxes. Ryan is digging around close to start as well. And he's going to pick up that big payday. Considering he was broke, that is very appreciated, I'm sure.
Indeed. Oh, Slidick now needs to be very careful. He's down to 1 heart, but he's right by the wood sword. He's going to go in here, and he is going to be very happy with that.
I wouldn't necessarily say very happy, and while I was looking, Ryan must have found some bombs somewhere.
Yeah, he must have got a bomb drop off of somebody, but hey, and that's a good thing for him, because that means he can start bombing some walls, maybe finding some secrets there. He's going to set that up and check over here near Vanilla Start.
And also, once you have your first bomb, you can start getting more. Just work up a 10 count.
So they tried to get into that staircase in the Armos area. Unfortunately, got sniped by a moblin. Could not quite pull that off as Ryan's going to check another bomb wall here and finds level 6 right next to Vanilla Start.
That's interesting. Slidick is going to take these hints, and at least this isn't the water temple.
And number 2, perfect!
And in the middle...
Oh! Level 6 has the any key!
Level 6 has the any key, level 7 has the raft, so not a complete waste of time and money on Slidick's side, although I'm sure he would have liked the rest of that cash back.
Very true, but Ryan having a very distinct advantage here. Finding that any key early means he's going to have a much easier time exploring dungeons. Not having to worry about locked doors at all is going to be a huge benefit for him.
He won't have to still has to worry about all these blue whiz ropes, though.
Very true. I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be a cakewalk for him, but it's going to be easier. I mean, having to not worry about keys is going to make some of his routing a lot more. Ooh, finds the compass, but that item is way better.
Slidick cashing in that letter. 52 for a half potion, 85 for a full pile.
Not good either way. There's the transport staircase here in 6. He's going to go ahead and take that.
And
find any more of this,
level 6 is a huge dungeon, so if you can just get the item, get the Triforce, and go, that's a huge boon. But ooh, gets a couple FU beams to the face.
And like, worse yet, it actually the staircase actually took him farther back as Slidick now finds level 3.
Yes, and level 3 is where a vanilla level 8 is. So level 3 is going to have an item in a stair and a chute. That's not an O-shoot's only when you enter on the wrong side, like if you come in from the north like that. If you come in through the chute, it's just a chute.
Oh, well, excuse me if I don't know.
That's why that's why the interns get paired with someone who knows what they're doing, so you can
okay, give me some credit here. I'm not a complete noob.
No, you're not. You're still waiting on a few parts. Meanwhile, Slidick getting the Dark Nuts into the chute so he can finish him off, but does not get anything substantial for his efforts, unfortunately.
Yeah, Slidick now trying to dig through 3 here. Where, again, we don't know. We're still, he's looking for the Triforce, obviously, but he also is trying to find that other item. Because if it, if it's bow, silver arrows, or heck, even something like red ring or white sword, he's gonna be very happy with that.
Oh yeah, they're still. I mean, they've seen both boomerangs. The only real bad items would be like the book, the red candle. Red candle wouldn't be terrible because it is a repeatable weapon.
Oh, wait a minute! Hold that thought here. We find the staircase, and it's the silver.
Silver arrows, ladies and gentlemen. Silver arrows in 3.
Why is it whenever you buy arrows, the next item you find is always going to be the silvers?
You know why, Shades. The game knows.
I mean, it wasn't a huge loss of rupees for Slidick, but that's always fun.
And the best thing is, he lost rupees that he would have wasted anyway with that big secret. It's not that big a problem for him. Meanwhile, Ryan is piecing out 6. Slidick sees where the Triforce is. Looks like it's real close to start, so he's just gonna hop in there and pick that up if he can.
Makes sense there, just 2 rooms away from the entrance. But thankfully, he found the silvers first before doing that. Ooh. Oh, it's in this dark nut room. That's why he that's why he didn't find it. Yeah, you don't want to have to deal with a room like this unless you know there's something important like the Triforce in that room. So I don't blame him for not.
Knows there's something important. He does have 4 bombs, though. Let's see if he can thin the herd a bit with those.
Nope.
Ooh, got pinned.
Yeah, dark nuts are some of the tougher enemies in the game.
There. Especially blue dark nuts, and especially if they have higher than normal HP. Slidick is he's going to take his talents elsewhere. It looks like.
He got the silvers. He's happy with that. He'll come back for that later once he knows he can handle it and get some more health. Maybe get a ring of some kind, blue or red. Maybe a better sword. Ryan now heading into level 1. He's going to be able to dig this a little further. Earlier, Slidick found this, but he did not have a sword, so he couldn't dig too deep into it. But Ryan's going to be able to dig.
Well, there's also the Whiz Robes, which don't help. But with the any key and 6 bombs, he is definitely going to have a much better shot of doing stuff here.
Indeed, indeed. So we're still looking for items here. We're still looking for Triforces. We're looking for dungeons. What are
we're just looking for everything.
Indeed. I mean, we're only 15 minutes in. You're not gonna find much this early on.
That is true. That is true. And Ryan, yeah, he's gonna try and take this room of gorillas over the combination of gorillas, bubbles, blue and red whiz robes.
Oh, we found nags over here at the Graveyard Armos area. But obviously, we are way too early to be picking that up. Given how far it is, I'd be amazed if anyone actually picked that up, unless they have so much health.
Or there's a dungeon that happens to be like right here. Yeah. But yeah, they're just a few hearts short of being able to do something about that.
A few? I sense the sarcasm there, my friend.
You never know. Slidick also doesn't know, and he's just gonna die and think about it.
And Ryan now gonna use some bombs on these red whiz robes here, hoping this room has an item of some kind. He's gonna be careful that those BMOs are just as deadly this early on. He's down to half a heart. He's like, okay, I'm done. And it looks like we've got another blue ring shot. Oh, there's that heart that Slidick found earlier. That'll help a little bit.
Well, and Slidick, he's just one big secret away from being able to buy the blue ring if he's into it. And there's that manhandle in the Chevy room.
Yep, Slidick also did the money-making game. Actually came out with a bit of a profit, getting 15 extra rupees there. And he's right near, I believe
that's the second time he's done that.
He's playing risky here, but it's paying off for him. And, oh, that'll help.
Yep, that will help. That gets him blue ring money if he wants it. Ryin7 doing very well with these whiz robes, making sure he's standing on the right to them so the beams will actually, not hit him.
Yeah, it doesn't get
them, they can't hit him.
Yeah, he doesn't get anything out. He doesn't get any items out of it, or any good major items out of it, but he does get some bombs, so he can dig a few other places. He's gonna try again with this room here with the other whiz robe.
And not a bad idea to have left and saved the room, so he'll only have to deal with the one Wizrobe if he decides to come back.
True, but I think he's more concerned about these 4 Beamos here in the corners. Those seem to be the bigger threat than the Wizrobe is, because those guys can snipe you when you're not paying attention.
Oh yeah, you better believe he's paying attention to him.
Oh, and he gets sniped. Even though level 1 is such a short dungeon, the fact that there's so many tough enemies in there is just a pain.
That is certainly one way of putting it, yes.
Alright, Slidick now into level 6. Hopefully he can find that any key quickly enough.
And Ryan taking another stab at this Wizrobe room, of course, as long as he's on the right tiles, these Wizrobes shouldn't prove to be that big a problem. Slidick does pick up his any key. Unfortunately, the Toll Mugger doesn't ask for keys this seed. Would have been nice if he did.
Yeah, this early on, having the any key, yeah, that would be much nicer if you didn't have to deal with Toll Mugger rooms as often. But unfortunately, it's money or bombs this time. And obviously, they're kind of trying to...
more that could potentially be lurking. There's only maximum of 3. Slick does find the compass. That's a ways away in level 6, though.
Yeah, we saw that with Brian earlier. Speaking of, he's still... Oh, there we go. Stopwatch for him. He's going to kill these Wizards with no problem now. Hoping that this drops an item in here. But no, he gets the map for the first time, needing that ink blot.
That is...
That's a microscope, in my opinion.
What's the bit to the far left, though?
The stand. And maybe something on it.
Maybe. Alright, yeah, I'll give you that one. Anyway, he's gotta make his way around this room. Very nicely done, getting rid of one enemy at a time, and he's managed to despawn the blue Wizrobe.
Always nice when you can do that. If for those who don't know, if you exit and re-enter a room, you can change the enemies. You can reset the enemies, and based on the priority, you may end up getting enemies that a much easier enemy layout. Depending on what you've killed already. He's trying to kill this blue Gorilla, hoping that this is a push block room, leading to his first item.
Yeah, the way it works is the game has a list of enemies in the order they spawn, and what's in here? We have a wand.
Ooh, this early on, that is a very nice item to find.
It's a consistent 2 damage weapon. You can't, there's no downside to it, really, as long as you don't accidentally find a book.
Which we know he can't accidentally find because it's on the coast.
Yep, sorry Lizzie, soggy literature. But more to the point, with the map, he knows there's a bomb wall here. And this is probably not one you'd find if you didn't know it was there.
Indeed. Ooh, so just some red gorillas he kills here. Maybe you can even grab a bomb. Oh, and as if it wasn't easy enough, you've got a stopwatch. Kills that up and gets the power bracelet.
Does get the power bracelet, unfortunately does not get the drop on 6 with the red gorilla. Oh, gets a drop on 8, it looks like, with those bombs. Definitely going to be helpful. And we also have wall masters in here. What fun.
Indeed. But nonetheless, Ryan now, with the power bracelet, is going to be able to explore 4 more potential spots for locations. Could lead him to the white sword item, which we still haven't found yet. Oh, wait a minute. We have another transport staircase? Could this be a possible segmented level 6?
We could have a segmented 6. In fact, let's see if Slidick can get the Triforce out of this.
Yeah, this could be big.
Some fancy dancing around all these Wizrobes. And
shoot. This time I can say it.
This time you could say it. We both said it.
Ryan now gonna head over to Vanilla level 1. Let's see what we find here.
Slidick gets sniped by a blue Wizrobe.
Ugh. And I got a money-making game over in Vanilla 1. Not much there. So early on, we've already found levels 1, 3, 6, 7, and 9. Still looking for 2, 4, 5, and 8.
feel like there's supposed to be something 2, 4, 5, 8, but never mind. Slick is gonna give that room another go. It looks like he's taking the Dig Dogger transport, and Ryan's gonna do an up-A save. Is he maybe going to a hint shop?
It's possible. Get some hints, get some information, and then, you know, since it's right here, and then he could turn around and just quit. Gorilla grumbles with the rats, as we saw earlier.
Yeah, this is the hint shop that Slidick already hit. So these 49 extra rupees are just going to go to waste, but he up a save, so he's not going to actually lose any of them. And Slidick has had more than enough of level 6.
Yeah, can't blame him. He doesn't have the wand, so that room is going to be a lot trickier for him here.
Oh, wand's not going to help him with all those blue whiz ropes, though.
Fair point. I completely forgot about that. Yep. He's going to head into Vanilla 3, finds another meat shop. Hey, 73. Oh, 16 for bombs. It's all right, I guess. Maybe.
It's a discount.
It's a discount, for sure. And Rin finds another take-any room over here on the coast.
I'll get him up to 5 hearts. Is Slick also buying some bait? We have not seen the Hungry Gorilla, so who knows when he'll show up.
Indeed. It looks like... Oh, and we found level 5 on the coast as well. Rin's gonna go in and out to set up the trick. Unfortunately, it's not gonna pay off. There's no bombable wall there to the north. Slidick also finding a tank any room, getting his 5th heart here.
Golden Creep's
supposed to start.
That's old news.
Yep, that's the location for level 3, which we've already found. Oh, but an immediate staircase. Now, more than likely, this is a transport, since this is there's guaranteed to be one. Sure enough. You know, starting at level 5, there's always at least one transport staircase. If there's any more than that, it's a segmented level. And we get some pancakes. Who's hungry for some breakfast?
It's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. The breakfast is not exactly on my mind right now.
It's 10 o'clock here. Yeah, I'm in the East Coast too, so I hear you. And we find the other hint shop here. Ooh, Slidick. Let's see what he finds here. Collect 100 rupees for a 1-up. Oh, that's kind of useless. Ooh, early Triforce in 5.
I agree with Ryan deciding to dig a bit more. Level 5, it's kind of big, but not terribly big. And if he decides, yeah, I really need this Triforce, he can just go in and get it. But if he can fish out an item out here, it'll be even better.
Indeed, definitely not a bad call, especially if it ends up being a big item, like we said, like the bow, the red ring, the white sword. If any of those items pop up, this will be a big find here for Ryan. And
I mean, even a heart container wouldn't be a terrible item, because that guarantees him the white sword item, whatever that ends up being.
Yep, and we've got Gibdos in here in 5. He's going to opt to say no thank you, especially since the corner odds are good. There's not going to be a bombable wall there. So the search is still on. Another whammy for Slidick there. I believe he's in the dead woods right now.
Yeah, he's in the southwest corner. He's going to check this open cave. That can be a loose square for a bit, because there's rarely a good time to go and check it. Just gets 10 rupees for his efforts.
Well, that's not too bad, considering how easy he got in there. He's still got a good amount of rupees at this point. So we'll see what he goes on. He's going to continue searching through the Lost Woods.
He's going to finish burning out the Lost Woods, it looks like. Ryan is going to check a bit more. He really would like to find that item. And Slick does buy a red potion. This is one of those scenes where a potion definitely could prove useful.
Absolutely, considering how quickly they've been dying here. It finds another secret. This could pay off for him. No, just a small secret. 10 rupees there. Oh, and there's the heart in 5. So he's now got guaranteed white sword and ladder block, but thankfully it looks like there's not much there. So he's probably not going to worry about that. Slidick now heading to the graveyard area. He's going to check the grave up here.
We haven't checked it that much. So do we have a troll feat of strength hint, I wonder? Oh, we might. There's level 8 at the push block.
Yep, level 8.
So if there's a feat of strength hit, that might refer to an item in this dungeon, and power-wise it would not be required.
No, yeah, very true. But there's 2 items here in level 8 plus at least 1 transport. This wouldn't be bad to find. Let's see what this first staircase gives us. Most likely it's going to be a transport. Sure enough, I've called it again.
Playing those odds, aren't you, Shades? Let me guess, you put money on the Patriots, too.
I don't watch football, thank you.
You're welcome. There's level 5 having some ropes and some bunnies and a going.
Now dealing with these wall masters here, finds another a room that's pretty much nothing but bombable walls. Still sticking through here. Oh, hello, Dodongo.
And a very nice kill on that Dodongo. I've been playing the Chris Saber's Link's Awakening randomizer a while. If you think the Dodongos are trolly in this game, you've seen nothing.
Ryan finding the map there to 5. Name that ink blot.
That's a guy with that's a discus thrower.
Yeah, maybe.
Discus
thrower. And we find the map for 8 here. If Slidick can get past his blue Gorilla to grab it, name this ink blot. Whoa.
Okay.
Bow and 5.
Okay, we got the bow and 5. We've got the Triforce and 8.
And also, speaking of level 8, we can confirm level 8 has a single segment right there in the middle. So
that one-room troll staircase. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, and we've got a potential ladder block here in 8 as well. If you can't bomb to the west going up in this room here to the north, then that is a guaranteed ladder block. He's got to try to see if he can get around that. But he also got to be careful of these wall masters. Always gonna be careful of that stopwatch, because if not all the wall masters are defeated or out,
means he's just trying to check through the bombs. So that clock would have just frozen him. But nope, there's nothing there. So that is a ladder block, as Ryan does get his Triforce out 5.
So Ryan now with a considerable lead here. I mean, he's eventually gonna find those silver arrows in level 3. But, searching this area, let's see what else we can find. There's some bombs with an Aqua Mentis guarding it. But he knows that he has to be able to bomb up north, or else this is going to be double segmented. And Ryan finding another take-any room.
I'll get the 7, and level 1 by a lake. That's also old news.
Yeah. Oh, here's a potential push block room. With more wall masters. So many wall masters.
It's like, you go into this room and you see nothing, you push the block and like, okay, then you're like, oh, that's what it is. So we have a second item?
It's the recorder! Don't do that again, that actually hurt my ears.
Sure thing. I'll do that after you apologize for all the eardrums and headsets you've ruptured on.
I admit I do that. That's the difference. And I've done less of that lately, so I've mitigated it.
We all thank you for it. But yeah, I won't do that anymore. Anyway, Slidick is wait. Right, that was the first item that we found in level 8, wasn't it?
Yep, that was only the first item.
Items?
Nope, we've only found one. I've got my item tracker.
Well, Slidick is deciding that he's gonna let the other item lie. I mean, best thing could be, there's still white sword, there's still red ring they're unaccounted for, but nothing. And there is also the ladder.
Yeah, Ryan now finding his silver arrows, and he's got the bow. So until we can't call full coma, but he is very close. It depends on where level 2's hiding at this point.
Level 2.
That's the only level we have not found.
And we need level 2, and we need the ladder. Ladder's not always required, but it's almost always required. So definitely going to want to take that if you can. But yeah, bow and 150 silver arrows. Ryan is going to be pretty decent on damage dealing for the next while. Oh, and he has the wand too, so he's going to be able to deal 3 damage per swing if he can get the wand and the
Slidick finds
sword.
level 2 at the Forgotten Spot. What a place! What a location!
Yeah, Skybill's just won her match, and Skybill's Forgotten Cove having another secret. As Ryan is going to take a shot at this 6th Blue Dark Nut room.
Slidick also found the Triforce in 2, but obviously wouldn't find the item. Level 2 having an item that will be on the ground, no staircases. There's the heart, another heart container. Again, we don't know if that's a coast heart or... Oh, never mind, we just found it. Red candle in 2.
Red candle in 2. So, we have everything else. So, we're at about 35 minutes, and since you clearly have your notes in front of you, why don't you give us an item recap?
I will be glad to do that, my friend. What we know so far is the Armos item is the boomerang. Coast item is the book. Level 1 has the wand and the power bracelet. We just found the red candle in 2. Level 3 has the silver arrows. We have not found level 4 yet, so we still don't know what's there. Level 5 has the bow. Level 6 has the any key. Level 7 has the raft, and level 8 we have only one of the items, which is the recorder.
Where was the power bracelet? Was that the second item in level 1?
Yes, it was.
Alright, making sure. So that leaves the ladder, the raft, the...
No, we know where the raft is. Raft is in 7. What we're missing,
right.
We're missing the magic boomerang, the inferior model, the red ring. We're missing the white sword. We're missing the coast heart. I think that's what we're all we're missing at this point.
Yeah, those 5 items. So there's level 4 that we don't know, the second item, level 8,
and we don't know
the white sword item.
Yeah, and of course,
one of those 3 has to be the ladder, though. It's either the second item in 8, it's the item in 4, or it's white sword item. Slidick is gonna be bombing up the Spectacle Rock area. Let's see if he finds the answer to one of those 2 questions.
Nope, just another whammy, but there's still that one room here to the left.
And Ryan picks up his big secrets, and I'll top out his wallet, and there is
level 4. We found level 4.
So that's all the items. Or
that's all the dungeons.
Yes, my bad.
Yep. Oh, we got both red and blue dark nuts and Tektites here in 4.
And bubbles. Don't forget the bubbles.
Oh, never forget the bubbles. But of course, we know this can't be the item because there's shutter doors, so we know this is not going to have anything here. Just got to be very careful taking out these dark nuts. Never fun to deal with these guys, especially if they are boosted health.
Especially in a Tetris room, there's not a lot of good angles to attack them through. But he does have a red potion. Ryan also just recently bought a red potion. It's a good safety item, and money has been plentiful. There hasn't been a big need for either of them to spend much of it. And here's a manhandle, though. That could be a bit of a pain.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, not that big a pain. It had either normal or reduced HP.
Get a very nice kill on that one here.
That's another nothing, unfortunately.
Very true, but Slidick is still searching around. Oh, we got a T. Oh, the map is in a T room. That could be interesting. If he can't get around that, that could be another ladder block there. And again, but
there was that room off the side, and this could be a push block. We may have a segmented 4, or this may be the item. This will tell us a lot.
This could be very big here with these Tektites, and the Tektites are boosted because they're taking damage very quickly, but it is indeed a push block. What is the item in 4? Let's see. It's the white sword.
Alright, white sword, definitely an upgrade, but this makes a very interesting situation. We either had the ladder's the white sword item, or it's the second item in level 8 at the grave.
Indeed, and we still don't know what the location of the white sword is. That could very well be blocked by something like the raft or the power bracelet. That is still in play. Or the recorders.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. The idea of having all 9 dungeons in the open, but the ladder is power bracelet blocked. Oh, one of the power bracelets is at Take Any Road. Wait a minute. Fred?
Is this even randomized? But it still means there's 3 power bracelet spots unaccounted for in this particular seed, so this could still come into play. Slidick now trying to play a game, Hyrule's favorite game of find the bomb hole.
But Ryan now.
Yep, Ryan now gonna head up to vanilla level 5. We know that is the location of a level 9. You definitely will want to know that location. So let's see what. So right now we're going to keep an eye on Slidick and see what he finds going forward. He's going to screen wrap here. Oh, he was going to attempt to screen wrap.
No, you actually can't screen wrap off that screen into East Death Mountain. If you can try, it'll just soft lock you.
Fair point.
Really unfortunate because that would be a very useful tool if it were available.
Indeed. Oh, hey, Slidick
bomb
gets the
drop.
bomb. And that's his cue. He's going right back in the floor.
That may have been what he was doing. He was just trying to grind for a bomb drop.
Well, paid off for him here. Ryan now going to pick up this medium secret here in the waterfall. He's going to check Waterfall Lake. Oh, we got another troll hint there in level 4. That would have only told him the location of 5, which we already know where that is. Let's see what Ryan finds up here.
Level 5? But I'm not sure.
I don't think he does. I know Ryan knows where level 5 is.
And Ryan, he looked like he was going to save, but he's just going to continue. Let's see where he goes from here. Slidick. Gets a nice block to make short work of the rest of this room.
Yeah, absolutely. Very helpful there.
Right, we didn't see this wing, and Ryan is going to pick up a blue ring.
Very helpful there. It's getting him a little extra defense. Since we don't know where the red ring is, that could very well be in level 9. So, honestly, I think this is the right call to make.
I don't disagree, and Slidick is back at it again, playing Find the Bomb Hole. But gets nothing in this Triforce room.
Eesh, that was nothing but a dead end. So we're still searching for bomb hole. There we go.
Question is, where does this take us? Nowhere useful.
I think there's a good chance right now, unless there's a bomb hole that he can go further west, this could very well be ladder block. Oh, never mind. There's the Triforce. He is done with level 4.
Yes, he is. So 3 Triforces to 1, but Ryan with bow out of 5. I don't think he has the bow. He also has the wand. I don't think that this is a lead that you can call safe by any stretch, and there's still level 9 being, level 9 that can come into play.
Yeah, the great equalizer, as we call it. That name is well deserved. I've seen races determined by that level. So we'll see how this plays out. Slidick now going to continue looking here. Unfortunately, he does not have the power bracelet, so he cannot check a lot of these spots here. He could make a play for Recorder Lake, however, and that could play into things.
He could, although Ryan, I haven't seen him check any power bracelet spots, which tells me he still has stuff in the overworld to check. You're not gonna check stuff like Recorder Lake or power bracelet until you've exhausted all your other possibilities. Ryan, however, has bombs where Slidick doesn't, so that's going to give Slidick pause. I think there's a bomb shop over in this. Oh no, he's going back to level 1.
Not a bad call. He's going to find the wand and power bracelet, go on and check a few more spots. And Ryan finds another take any room. He's up to 8 hearts now.
Yeah, this is the point where you start to potentially think about making a play on mags, especially because level 8 is as close as it is.
It's very true.
But I think that bomb shop at vanilla level 3 may be the rare shop.
Yeah, it looks like it, but hey, if you can get the bombs, get the bombs. At least. And the only problem is that rare bomb shop is out of the way of all of the dungeons. There is no dungeon that you can really get close to it, even by warping with the recorder. So
closest you can get is 6 and then screen scroll over there. It's not great, but it's not terrible, I suppose.
Indeed. Ryan now checking the dead woods here. Slidick now getting his wand out of level 1. I mean, he's already got white sword, but having that range damage certainly doesn't hurt. I mean, the only thing you have to worry about now is the Wiz Rose, but with the white sword, that's going to be much better off for Slidick.
Oh, absolutely. And Ryan, well, I don't think Ryan's done much digging of the grave, and there is still all of Death Mountain to look for. He also is going to, no doubt, happen across level 8 on his natural progression here, because he's just going to take this burn spot and then warp. Slidick does find the power bracelet in 1.
Yeah, it's just a matter of finding that Triforce.
So honestly, I think that if the ladder is an 8, Ryan is very much caught up, maybe even has a slight lead. If it's the white sword item, then Slidick is probably going to be a bit more in the driver's seat, just because he has so many more Triforce pieces done. It's going to be, does he have to full dig through level 8 again to try and find that last item?
Yeah, well, Ryan's going to make another play on level 8 now.
I think this is Ryan's first play into 8. Slidick was the one who did it.
Slidick has been in 8, but Ryan's going to find this level 8 now. He's going to make a play on it, and if he finds it, if he finds that other item and it ends to the ladder, this could be big.
I mean, he just bought blue ring, so we know it's totally going to be red ring.
That's always how. Again, it's the same with the silver arrows. That's always how it is. You buy one, the other one just happens to show up next.
Yeah. Well, that said, I know plenty of runners who, if they could guarantee you get silvers by buying wood arrows, they buy wood arrows every time. And Slidick's got his 4th Triforce piece. He's halfway home.
The search is on. Where is that ladder hiding?
And what is that white sword item? Where is it hiding? Slick is going to check these power bracelet spots.
Finds a potion shop here in this first one. He's gonna double check.
He's already got a red potion.
Yeah, I think he was just. I think he realized. I was like, wait, oh, I already got one. I don't need this.
I told him we already got one. As Ryan, I believe, is going to find his first... yeah, he's going to find his recorder here in 8. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does if he comes across the Triforce.
Indeed. Another secret here for Slidick. Another medium secret here of the second of the 3 power bracelet slots left to check. So there's one more left for that.
There's the ladder block here, there in 8.
If the ladder block is blocking the second item, then it's essential. Then it pretty much guarantees that the ladder is the white sword item.
Oh, that'd be pure process of elimination. We even hit everything else, and then the question becomes, well, where is the white sword item? It almost would have to be on Death Mountain. Neither of them have checked the western part of it.
Well, there's still Recorder Lake, there's still 1 power bracelet spot, and there's this 2 raft spots to check. Any one of those could potentially have our ladder.
That is true. Slidick deciding not to kill the Dig Dogger. I guess he figures it's a waste of time and bombs. Ryan continuing to dig out level 8, and let's see if he finds something that Slidick missed. Slidick takes a death. Ryan up to 9 hearts, though, and his natural progression is going to take him to the Magical Sword Cave. He's got the Triforce, and I like this play of digging a bit. He knows that the ladder is outstanding, and this map is going to give him a lot of grief or a lot of relief. One of the two.
Considering how it looks, I'd say grief, because we know it's a segmented level 8. We know it's a pretty large one.
I hesitate to call it segmented because it's just a 1-room troll staircase.
Segment is a segment, my friend. Even if it's just one single room, it just means that he knows if he finds any other transports, he's going to have to do. But he's finally decided, now I'm done.
Yep. And Slidick is going to take on this blue wizrobe room. Drank half his potion. He's got enough to buy another full potion, but he's down to just 1 blue Guria, so he's going to be fine. So Ryan is... Oh, there's also this 1 power bracelet spot that didn't get checked.
1 bomb spot.
So is this...
here's the... Yeah, here's our last power bracelet spot. What's in here? Nope, just a whammy.
Oh, and that's not something you want to take, and Slick's going to pay the rupee penalty, and I can't say as I blame him. And ooh, a Chevy room with 3 blue wizrobes. No, thank you.
He's considering his options here. He's already lost 1 of his potions, and he immediately takes a death.
I don't think he would have been able to hit his potion button in time. And Ryan, he's gonna check that mountain, it looks like. Oh, right. That actually works out perfectly. The bomb drop definitely helps, but because one of the spots wasn't any road, I believe there's 6 bombable spots up here on the west part of that mountain. He will have been one short, but one of the bombable spots was already taken up.
Indeed, he's gonna check this room here, finds another bait shop. Not quite what he's looking for here, so the search still continues. Let's see what this one here has. He's trying to make sure he clears the path here because there's a lot of enemies. There he goes. He's gonna pop in here, and he finds another take anywhere. Oh, we've got a potential play on Max here.
And it's only 20%. I don't think he's not gonna go out of his way for that. I don't think, but he certainly may consider that if he does go back. That Slick is gonna check Reporter Lake. Is that worth the answer to all our troubles?
Let's find out here. He's gonna pop inside. Nope, just an arrow shop.
Where is this stupid piece of wood?
I'm telling you, it is playing hard to get right now. Again, we know it's potentially level 8, though it's becoming less and less likely given that we've already dug through most of it. Slidick actually going to go back to level 8, it looks like. He's gonna make another play for it, though we didn't find much there. I like this
call. It's really the last place he has that he didn't really check. Or is he gonna make a Death Mountain play too?
Looks like it.
Oh, he's gonna check this power bracelet spot as well, as I think Ryan only has 1 or 2 more bomb spots here on Death Mountain to check for this potential white sword item.
I believe you are correct. It's starting to look more likely that the raft is what's blocking our ladder here.
Oh, good grief. And the raft is buried all the way in level 7. I think if this doesn't have it, it has to be somewhere else.
And it's just another what? Yeah, I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. The ladder is raft blocked at one of the 2 raft spots.
That would be crazy.
Welcome to Randomizer, my friend.
No, I mean, like, there's the regular amount of crazy, and then there's this. Slidick burning his last bomb, but thankfully that's the spot he needed. He's in level 5, and he's gonna find his bow here.
Oh, there it is!
Mind.
That means the raft is not recorded. Ladies and gentlemen, check your watches. Do you know what time it is?
What time is it, Shades?
It's Como time.
You're darn right it is. Ryan has everything he's gonna need to beat this game. He just needs to grab the other 7 Triforce pieces. Meanwhile, Slidick is going to have to go get the bow out of 5. He's gonna need to go up to Death Mountain and get the ladder, and then he's only going to have, assuming he full clears 5 when he gets there, he's only going to have 3 more dungeons to finish. We have the other hint for the that would have been the white sword or magical sword up here, and
but it's
the
also a troll hint, so
knocks.
that did not help.
I think if one's a troll hint, they both have to be troll hints, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, I've seen it be half and half.
Fair enough. So Ryan is going to find level 4, just 1 to the west of here, and he's gonna start his Go Mode adventures.
Alright, Ryan now finds level 4. He's going to be digging through that. He might find his white sword along the way, and that's going to make it much easier for him. He's already got the blue ring and add the white sword to it, so let me just make a little update here, because I think we now have our full item count here.
We're still missing one of the 2 items in 8, but yeah, aside from that.
Fair point.
So we have the second item in 8 and the 2 items in level 9. I believe those have to be the heart container, the magical boomerang, and the red ring.
Indeed. Slidick now getting his Triforce out of 3. So he is getting very close to getting to level 9, but again, we might need that ladder, and he does not know where it's located at.
He does not, but that mountain is looking awful barren on his tracker. I'm sure he's going to figure out that that's the most likely place for it to be. Certainly he's not going to dig the Raptor 7. Right?
You never know.
Well, he's gonna find this bow in 5 if he's going on the current route. Ryan's gonna pick up his white sword here, so he's gonna be pretty well kitted.
Yeah, that's pretty much guaranteeing he's not gonna go for max, because if you get white sword, you don't really need max.
In most cases, no. And especially when you don't have, like, just terrible overworld and underworld, you don't have to deal with Lionel's Dark Nuts and Wizrobes, oh my, in the same dungeon. Yeah, white sword should see you through for the most point.
And again, you know, having a white sword always help when you have to deal with those dreaded patchers in 9, because you know those things are always a pain in the butt.
That's
and
a
there we've got
rather small level 4, all things considered.
Yeah, but name that ink blot. I have no idea what the heck that is.
Looks like a pouncing tiger or large cat.
I have no idea how you see that.
The head is the northwest portion. The part where you enter is its front legs.
I still don't know how you see that at all. I don't. I don't see it.
You can not see it. Meanwhile, I will be here with my large cat and being present. Edge, our restreamer, saying it's a broken carousel horse. I'll give him that one.
Yeah, still a little bit better, but yeah, still I don't. Now you know what it actually reminds me of, and I know this is gonna be a little obscure for us. But if anyone's played Five Nights at Freddy's 3, it looks like the crying child in one of the secret mini games when they lean over.
I've never played any of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, so I'm gonna take your word for it.
If anyone's played FNAF 3, they know what I'm referring to.
And we have a golem blocking one room, but with the Silver Rose, Ryan's not gonna really care that much. Dead Spider. Leads him to the compass, and there's the Triforce in the eye of the tiger. No, I'm not going to do the guitar riff.
Thank you. Slidick now still trying to dig out level 5. There, he's found his Triforce, but he does not found the item yet, and we know he needs to dig through this because this is where the bow's hiding. So it's a good call for him not to go for the Triforce just yet.
With the bow, the ladder, the red ring, all potentially in play, it's definitely right to explore at least a bit more, if not a lot more. So hopefully he's going to come across, because I think this very next room is going to... no, I know this in this area. As Ryan gets his Triforce out 4.
Yeah, Ryan, now this is going to work out really well for Ryan here, because he's got more time to catch up. There's the map out of 5. We've seen this one before already. And it looks like Ryan's trying to farm for some more bombs just to be safe, going into the later levels.
Oh, I can't say I blame you. Also, you know what else we haven't found? We haven't found even the 2 bomb upgrades.
That's very true. We have not found any of those yet, have we?
Afford them right now, but they're definitely something that you would like to know where they are.
Very helpful here as Slidick finds his bow.
And Ryan's going right into level 2 at the Forgotten spot, so he's going to clear this out pretty quickly. And he knows he's in Triforce and Go mode.
Yep. And we know that the red candle's in here anyway, so he's not going to probably worry about that. Sure enough, he's going to go right for the Triforce. He's got that. So he's quickly catching up here.
Oh, absolutely. Ryin7 may be the lowest seed in our tournament, but do not count the man out.
Slidick now picking up his Triforce out of 5. Gonna extend his lead, but again, he still needs to find that ladder. And I don't know when he's gonna go up to that area to check it. Especially since he's already cleared level 4. He may not think to go back up there for a while.
Cleared level 4 and level 2. Both of them are fairly close. And he's going to figure out eventually just through process of elimination, because he's gonna know it can't be a 9. Yeah, he's whistling, so where's he gonna whistle to? If he whistles to 4, this is gonna be great, because it tells him that he needs to dig out Death Mountain. Ooh, he missed the tornado.
Yeah, I think he realized. Actually, I think he changed his mind there at the last minute, which, you know, that might be unfortunate here.
And he's whistled 2. Let's see if he makes the right turns here. I think he's on the right path.
Yeah, he's close. He just has to head once. I think it's one screen over.
He just had the double across the lake. A nice clock for Ryan. So Slidick is gonna get here. He's gonna get his ladder. He's gonna be in go mode too. Bang.
Yep, that is go mode for Slidick, which is not good for Ryan right now because Slidick already has a lead, and having that means he's gonna be a lot quicker to flip these dungeons.
Yeah, and the 3 dungeons that Slidick has to finish, Ryan hasn't finished those. So at this point, Slidick, I would say, has a noticeable lead.
I would be inclined to agree. He just got to complete 4, 3, 6, and 7. And he is,
wait a minute.
He knows where those are, so he's going to be...
He must have the Triforce in 3. He just fluted to it.
Then we forgot to mark that.
We did forget to mark it.
He just has 2
I'd like to see his screen to confirm, but I believe that only leaves him 2 away. He's gonna go to 7 first. I'm sure. I know he's seen the thing for 6. I'm pretty sure he's been in 6.
Yeah, I'm almost certain of that. I would say to give a thing to our to give a shout out to our tracker, but that's you tonight.
Yeah, me and our restreamer Edgeworth Halfbench and tag teaming this tracker. I'm sorry, been focusing on the race. I mean, it's tough being behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff we have to do, and to everyone watching, it's like we do our best, but we're human, and I'm sorry if we end up missing things. We're doing our best, and I hope you'll forgive us.
It's the internet, they never forgive.
Never forgive, never forget. But Ryan's going to forgive that Red Wizrobe that just gave him a bunch of bombs.
We've got 2 staircases right here for 7. He's going to check at least this one here, and he sees that's the transport. If this doesn't take him up, that means the staircase right above was the raft. And yeah, that was the raft he just passed up. He knows he doesn't need it, but still.
He knows he doesn't need it, and that is the path to the Triforce. So Ryan trying to clear this room in level 1, where I think he's got a compass and knows that's Triforce, and ooh,
no, he does not have
to deal
the
with landmalls on Riddle and down to 1 heart.
Oh, that's terrible.
I think it was a simultaneous kill. That's terrible.
That's even worse when you know you got. There's the compass, and when you just realize.
Oh, that big room had the compass. Okay.
Oh.
Well, at least Slidick knows the path he has to get, and he does have a blue potion, so he'll be ready this time.
Now Ryan's gonna get his compass or Triforce out of 1 here. You just
right,
gotta clear all these red ropes.
Yeah, he also has a red potion. It might behoove him to use it. And Slidick is gonna burn his 2nd potion, but he doesn't have necessarily as much money as Ryan does, so he won't even be able to get a half potion. But he's just gonna machine gun the blue land mows down. He's got his Triforce, as Ryan's got his Triforce in 1.
Yeah, this is interesting. Now here's the thing: Slidick has less health, and he's still on green tunic. That could make a difference for Ryan here, going forward.
Oh, it absolutely could make a difference, but do you think that's going to make up the 3 dungeons that Ryan has to clear, including the 3 biggest ones?
It may, only if level 9 turns out to be a real pain in the butt for Slidick. I've seen it happen.
So there's the whistle of 5. Ryan's back in 6. He knows where the Triforce is. He just doesn't know the path to it necessarily.
And ironically, that's where Slidick is headed too, because that's all he has left. So we might see some high five action here.
And I believe Slidick knows the way to get to the Triforce. He just, I think he just got bopped by too many enemies in the route to get to it. He's also gonna try and stock up on some bombs and not getting any luck yet. And yeah, he's just gonna buy some. Oh no, this is level 6. My bad. I thought this was the bombs. Right, the bomb shop is 2 screens over.
He's not gonna be doing too bad. Yeah, he's got 6 bombs though. He's not doing too bad. I think he'll be all right.
He should be all right, especially because I believe he's dug through this at least once, if not twice. Right, that Dig Dogger staircase led him to this, and that's where he got bopped last time. And what a room this is. Good grief.
And he gets bopped again. This is what I was talking about earlier. That lack of health and the lack of safety is going to come into play even before he gets to level 9, because going through these dungeons is going to be that much harder to get through. And with Ryan having as much health as he does, plus the blue ring, which doubles that, he's got a lot more health going in here, and that could buy him more time to clear these dungeons out.
Looks like Slidick he's either making a bomb. No, he's making a trip to the ferry because he can't afford a potion. Meanwhile, Ryan, I believe, still has both of his potions. He just needs to find the right line. Yeah, Ryan's been a little turned around, it looks like. And I believe he's got to be close to that Dig Dogger staircase.
Yeah.
Ryan, you have the any key. You don't care about locked doors anymore. Yep, because there's that staircase.
Yeah, he didn't think about that. So now both our runners back in 6 here. We're still looking for that Triforce. This is the one that has eluded both of our runners at this point. So how do we get to that Triforce? We know where it is. How do we get to it?
Dig Dogger, move out of the way, please. Like, I know you want some screen time, but come on. And Ryan just with the one. Oh, right, that was the problem. Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, shoot.
So this shutter door is almost certainly required.
Yep, which means you got to deal with all these whiz robes and blue Gurias and everything, and Slidick taking another death as Ryan being smart and using his potion.
I mean, this is just such a tough room to really do anything in, because you've got the Wall Masters, you've got all the whiz robes, but yeah, he's just able to tank so many of these.
This was what I was talking about, that difference in health, and already we're seeing Ryan now being able to get through that room where Slidick's been having so much trouble. This makes the difference here. Oh, and it's a good thing we have that ladder. We've got another chevron room here. He's gonna try to get through here. Hopefully this is a bomb wall.
Is ladder blocked.
Yep. He's hoping this is a bomb wall here. Oh, hey, another heart container. We'll take that. You know this is a shoot room. Why are you going up?
That's a good question.
He knew this was a shoot room, and now he's gonna have to clear this room of Wizrobes, Gurias, and Wallmasters to get out of here. What was he thinking?
Well, I know what Slidick was thinking. He ducked his head in that room to reset the enemy priority, so now he's through as well. It definitely cut into his lead, but I still think he's got a pretty solid lead at this point.
It's looking that way. Oh, get the fairy. There you go. All right, he's kind of hoping. Oh, he's not even gonna check the bomb wall. Or did he already? Oh, and another chevron room. What the heck?
And another shutter room too.
And Slidick did check the bomb. Why, Ryan? Why did you not check the bomb wall? Oh my
Lord! Gonna
lord!
come back to bite him. It's a straight shot through that bomb wall up. To the
All he
Triforce.
had to do was bomb that one wall, and now he's gonna finally do it. Oh,
now
Lord,
he's
Ryan,
gonna do
what
it.
were you doing?
Slidick, what are you doing? Just take a straight shot.
Yeah, he's got max bombs. What is up with our runner? And see, it's right there. Oh my god!
Completely unprotected, just lying on the ground.
Now Ryan's doing the same damn thing.
It might be lag. They may just be stuck there because of lag, because 8 blue gorillas throwing 8 boomerangs. Yeah, enough said.
Nonetheless, Slidick now has all of his pieces. He is off to level 9. And we're going to finally see some action here.
However, 8 hearts, no potion, green tunic. Even if he'd been able to find a 9th heart, that would have been huge.
Yeah, this is going to be a risky level 9 for Slidick here. All right, let's get the rundown going here, folks. You know that at level 9, we're looking for 2 things. We're going to be listening for the roar of Ganon. We hear that roar, we know it's going to be 1 room away from the beast. We're also going to be looking for a single shutter door that even after killing all the enemies, does not open. We find that, we find the princess. We also can look for one of 3 hint rooms with 1 of 4 potential hints. That one will tell us either A, where the beast is, where the princess is, which enemy is guarding the compass, and where the silver arrows are, which we don't want to find since we already have them. That is, of course, provided they don't get replaced with a mugger room. Oh! And Rin is getting max!
Ryan has magical sword at vanilla 12 hearts. Since he does have to go back to 8, that's not a bad call. The other thing, yes, the old men could be replaced by troll hints, muggers, or the infamous bait block.
Which I think only one of our runners has the bait. So that come into play.
Yes, Slidick is the one, and we have a community
we
hint.
get a troll hint. We get our troll hint starting things off. Not what Slidick wants to see.
I'll tell you what Slidick doesn't mind seeing. This is a pretty easy enemy set, all things considered.
Yeah, except for one thing. There's still one particular boss floating throughout this dungeon that you're going to run into at some point, and you don't want to be dealing with that.
Yeah, Patra is going to do Patra things, and he does not care about your place. But Ryan still has almost all of level 7 to deal with, and a large chunk of level 8, and he does have to finish the Triforce in level 3. So this is a pretty good lead for Slidick, all things considered.
It is. Oh, and there's our bomb upgrade. 97 rupees. Not a bad price, but obviously more than he can afford. But yeah, Slidick has a pretty good lead. But there is always still that chance, depending on how level 9 is laid out and given his health situation. You know, we know there's going to be 6 sets of transport staircases, plus 2 item staircases. So 14 different staircases. Hence why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer.
Ryan found the staircase with the raft, so if he takes that other staircase, that's going to lead him straight to the Triforce, if memory serves.
Most likely. We'll see if he actually makes that play.
He's going the wrong direction, though.
Oh,
just have to go south. But yeah, you've got Tektites, you've got Dark Nuts, you've got Vires. So you've got several bomb-dropping enemies, and the Vires are going down in 1 bomb hit or silver arrow.
Slidick actually, Slidick gets some bombs from the red Dark Nuts there. He's trying to keep his health up, though. We gotta be careful. He's losing more health than he's gaining. Ryan finding another heart container in 7.
And there's a Patra, and there's a dead Slidick.
Pretty much. This is what I was talking about. Yes, Slidick has a very commanding lead here with 3 Triforce shards ahead. But with his health situation and how confusing level 9 can be, that does not mean Ryan is screwed at this point. He could still come back from this if Slidick just cannot handle this level 9.
Yeah, also, honestly, what Slidick needs more than anything else is to see a rupee boss.
No, you know what Slidick needs right now? He needs to find a red ring.
Red ring would be absolutely amazing, and there is a 2 in 3 chance here, and we have a little troll hint level 7 on with that compass guard. Not sure that's the compass we need.
Alright, Slidick now back here with this Patra. He's got the white sword, but, you know, with that green tunic,
yeah, he's just
one hit takes
pass.
2 hearts.
Yeah, he's not going to touch that if he doesn't have to, and another troll hint.
That's 2 hint rooms already down. Not fun. Okay, he's gonna take he might take a chance on these blue dark nuts here, hoping. Oh, never mind.
And Ryan hits his Triforce. He's up to 6, quickly closing this gap.
What
but yeah,
did I say?
Slidick needs like 20 rupees so he can pick himself up another full potion. Because I feel he's really gonna need it.
And what did I say? You kept saying that he's got a good lead here, but I'm telling you, it's not. This is still anybody's race.
He has a good lead, but it ain't over till someone duns an SRL.
It's very true. That's one thing I always like to say as well, and this is why I say that, because yeah, it's not over. It's Ryan, if this keeps happening to Slidick, Ryan could easily catch this back up and make that play. Wait, is Ryan going back to? Is Ryan going to 9? Is there a couple of Triforces we didn't mark?
It's possible, and if that, I mean, I thought that he was missing some. He may have missed it as well. We'll see in short order. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, see, now so much for that lead.
Yeah, that's a 6-minute lead that we just weren't paying attention to. Yikes.
So that means that the lead that you thought Slidick had is completely gone now. Ryan now has a much bigger advantage with 13 hearts and blue ring, plus he's got mags. This game just completely changed.
He also has a red potion.
And he's got a red potion. This game just completely changed.
Slidick with a very nice late clip. He may have found Zelda if he happens to if he can kill this last dark. Find out.
That'll help for sure, but again, he needs to find Ganon first. That's the bigger issue. Nope, that's a shorter door open, so that is not the princess.
Yeah. However, if one of these, I'm a little surprised that he's not checking the staircase, at least ducking inside to see if it's red ring or not. Just like that huge block clips in. And I think he realizes that at the hour 17 mark, he has to assume that Ryan is pretty close on his heels. And there's a rupee boss.
Yeah, where you don't want it.
Yeah, it still leaves him a 9 short of being able to afford a red potion.
No, he's finally gonna check the staircase, and oh, it's only the inferior model.
Nope. Slidick very wisely saying no to the scrap metal boomerang.
TGE appreciates you, my friend.
TGE appreciates all of us.
True, but he gives special attention to anyone who ignores the inferior model and takes Lord Banana. Oh, and now this is a rupee boss we want. Let's see if this is actually a staircase, and more importantly, if it's an item. It is a staircase. What's in here? It's just a transport.
But he's gotten decent coverage, so he may be looking for Ganon at this point.
Oh, it's no doubt he's looking for Ganon. Oh, and
that's not the staircase you wanted.
Earlier. No, I think we saw this one already.
Yes, we did.
So that he might consider killing. Oh, never mind. He's going to take another death.
Yeah, well, he has enough to get a red potion now. Let's see if he thinks to duck out and snag one. No, he's gonna keep going.
I think he feels like he has to tank it.
Only 3 hearts and a max of 8? That's really risky business, though.
It very much is.
Not a good Tom Cruise kind, either.
Show me the rupees!
Oh, well, there was on Ryan's side, but it disappeared. Despawned.
Yeah, but nonetheless, this is where I say Ryan might take this race at this point, because that lack of health and safety is just costing Slidick at every turn, not being able to get much too far into these dungeons. Meanwhile, Ryan is quickly going through the same routes, but he has not had died once in 9 because he has that safety to keep him going.
Slidick is trying to take out this Patra, and I like this play. It won't respawn if he's able to take it out, but it is definitely going to be dangerous. Down to 4 hearts. So, got all the orbiters, so that's going to make things a lot easier. It's also going to open up this spiral staircase for him.
Indeed. There he goes. He takes it out. Let's see what's in the spiral staircase. It's the transport again.
Oh, wait a minute. No, Pepe, the Patra will never respawn. I don't believe. But, I thought there was a shutter door in the north, and I don't remember if it opened or not.
I didn't see anything, so unfortunately I don't know for sure either. But we're still searching around.
We know this tea room that Ryan's in doesn't have the princess.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as LSD Cards fan likes to say, here's Ganon!
He's got white swords, so will only need 8 hits, but a Hyrule Driver's gonna take him out. He only has 4 hearts, and that's exactly how much damage it'll deal.
Be careful. Yeah, and even just those shots from Ganon can do enough damage to throw him off, so he's gonna be very careful here. This could be his chance to salvage this race.
There's one, doesn't get the stun lock.
He needs to get that stun lock. The longer he goes, and
sniped! But one advantage he has, he knows exactly how to get back to Ganon. Ryan's still blindly groping about in the darkness.
True, but as Sports Hefe points out, it is still a long way back. So that's going to buy Ryan more and more time.
It's a long way back, but having killed that Patra definitely saves him time on it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, Ryan's
got a better knowledge. He's got the location of the princess. He's marking that on his map. He's going to make sure he knows how to get back to that point. That is huge for Ryan when he finds Ganon.
It was a key door. It was a key door, not a shutter door. But yeah, that is very much a jackpot room.
So, you know, each of them now knows 1/2 of the knowledge they need, and it's only a matter of time before they find the other. So it's a question of who finds the other first. And it also comes down to Slidick. Can he survive long enough to be able to kill Ganon and then find Zelda? Part of me honestly questions if he can pull it off.
Well, you're going to find out. Also, Ryan has a ton of safety. He still has half a potion left, in addition to everything else. Slidick trying to kill these dark nuts. I imagine he has to be hoping for a health drop or a fairy drop. Because a fairy drop would be absolutely huge for him. He's standing on the water, so he's not going to take damage from them. They can't hit him.
He's gotten up to 5 hearts now, so he can at least take 1 Hyrule Driver. But again, it's that lack of safety is going to cost him. He's going to make a second attempt.
Shot.
Round 2, fight!
Oh, we got a quick first hit, but couldn't get the stun lock. It really helps that. Oh, he may have it. Oh, that's 3 hits though. 4. He's getting unlocked.
Oh, Hyrule Driver!
From the top rope.
From out of nowhere! So yeah, once again,
Ryan found the map as well, and he may have found the Roar of Ganon, and let's see how big this level 9 is.
Ooh, not too bad. It's a little bit of Swiss cheese here. But
yes,
unfortunately...
that's 55 rooms it looks like.
Yeah, but unfortunately he does not have a way to get to Ganon from that location. So he's trying to find
it may be a...
Oh,
never
he
mind,
found a way!
From the south!
Oh! So Ryan, once again now, this is the moment of truth. This is what I was talking about. This comeback. He's got mags, 4 hits. He's got plenty of safety. He's got at least 4.5 hearts. 4 hearts now. He's still got potions. He's got blue ring. This match.
He just took the Hyrule Driver. He's got to burn that blue potion. He's got to burn it quick before he takes a fireball.
He took it. He got it in time. This match is still on.
Yes, it is. But Slick is about to go into the Ganon fight too.
Yes, but here's the difference now.
Behind,
He doesn't know who Zelda is. And we have bacon!
Ryan has killed Ganon. Pick up that Triforce, Ryan. You kind of need that one.
Yeah, so now, and here's the kicker.
Ryan
knows where Zelda is.
Oh, she's right there, right one room south. There's the door. There's the doctor.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Ryin7.
Ryin7 takes the win with an official SRL time of 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 28 seconds.
And Slick just killing Ganon. He's right behind him.
But he doesn't know where Zelda is.
Everybody. Right, he just needs to bomb down south 2 rooms. Or he might have an alternate path.
Nonetheless, it's already too late. Ryin7 taking that win.
So, Shades, get Ryan in here for an interview. Because
I've already asked him in the SRL channel. I'm waiting to hear a response.
Oh, Slick finds the compass, so now he's going to know exactly where he's got to get to, and I think he has been close, if not been there.
Yeah, Ryan does say he will be joining us here shortly, so we will be able to hear from him and talk to him about this incredible race. What a night!
And he might think to bomb south from this room. That might get him to it. But what he needs to do is he needs to bomb south from Ganon's room. That's going to be the quickest way. And he might just think to bomb south from this room just out of curiosity. Yep, that's what he's going to do, and he's going to find it. So, ladies and gentlemen, get your GGs in chat for Slidick. Shades, give us an official timekeep on this.
I will be glad to do so. Slidick has indeed finished with a time of 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 20 seconds.
So that's less than 2 minutes difference, I believe. Absolutely well played by both these runners. So, Ryin7, the 56 seed, will be moving on. He will face the 40 seed Raikou Rider. That will be sometime next week. And that's going to be quite the race.
No kidding, especially after what we just saw here. Nicely done by both of our runners. Still waiting on both of them in chat here. Okay, Slidick has offered not as refused to the interview. He's already gone. But we'll be seeing from Ryan here shortly. And there we go. Ryin7 joining us here in the channel. Congratulations on your win there, Ryan.
Hello? Oh, thank you.
That was an absolutely amazing race. You were finishing up Ganon right as Slidick got into the Ganon fight for the 3rd time. He was taking that fight with only 8 hearts and no tunic. So 13 hearts, blue ring, made a huge difference for you.
Oh, God. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, like you were like only like a couple of Triforce pieces behind when he finally got into level 9, but that lack of health and safety just cost him so many deaths. So good on you for picking up that blue ring when you did. I think that was the difference maker for you. That and Mags.
I mean, Mags certainly helped. I'm sure he could have gotten it on White Sword, but Magical Sword with the Wiz Rose being what they were and the Darknuts being what they were, absolutely great that you were able to snag that.
Yeah, I actually meant to buy blue ring earlier, and I bought the potion, and then the next shop I went to had the blue ring, and I was like, ah, don't have enough.
So,
sorry, go ahead.
Ryan, how about that ladder placement?
Jesus.
That got you guys good. You actually were the first to find the ladder, then I think that also helped give you more time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that thing was just your natural routing through Death's Mountain's not going to bring you to that spot till pretty late. Especially with the any road that takes you 2 screens to the west of it, you're going to go up and down through all the hills and dales to that corner before you check that spot in most cases.
Yeah, that one's kind of, kind of no man's land out there. And yeah, I couldn't believe it. I knew when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I kind of figured I was behind, and I was like, I'm way behind.
You were behind on Triforce pieces for sure. I think he had like, but you still had gotten quite a few already. In fact, admittedly, when you watch the VOD, you'll realize we kind of forgot to mark a few on the tracker, which kind of threw us off.
Yeah, so, that's on me. Sorry, man.
Like, which our tracker showed 2 Triforce pieces missing, and all of a sudden you're going up double 9. I was like, what the heck?
It's magic.
I know, right? But no, but yeah, you were only a couple pieces behind, and it didn't take you long to get the pieces you need with that ladder. So I think that made the difference again between that and the extra health and safeties you had. That made a huge difference for you. So good on you.
Yeah, having that potion to buy yourself another few turns against Ganon after that Hyrule driver put you to half a heart was absolutely crucial.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have that, Slidick is gonna pick that off.
Yeah, I was pretty scared there. I'm like, oh, half heart, pause.
Yeah, that was very close. I was like, oh, we were worried there for a minute.
And actually, when I picked up mags, I meant to whistle to 3, and I got screwed up and went to 8. And I was like, well, since I'm here.
Well, again, that worked out in your favor. It's like, no, you know what? I'll just go ahead and try for this. And you had like, what, 12 hearts by that point? So you were in pretty good shape.
He was at 12 when he picked it up.
Yeah, they just kind of seemed to falling in my place, just clearing out rooms. And like, you know what? I'm not going to turn them down.
So any final thoughts from you before we wrap up?
I thought that was a little bit nasty of a seed.
Yeah, it was. Although I just checked the bracket, you will be facing off against 40 seed Raikou Rider. I don't know if you watched his seed from last night, that was absolutely brutal.
I did see some of that. That was no comparison to this.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, what do you think about your chances next week?
Not good, but I don't think my chances have been very good since day one.
So yeah, well, this is what, your 3rd race in a row that you've pulled off after getting bounced to the losers bracket? 2nd or
3rd? 2nd. I lost to Skybills and
right, okay. Yeah, and then rattled off a pair of Vicks, and let it be said that just because you're the low man on the totem pole doesn't mean you can't play.
I have flashes here and there.
Well, we definitely saw one of them tonight. I'll tell you that much.
I'd say 95% of the time it's unwatchable, and I get that 5% every once in a while.
Hey, you know what? The fact that you're still in this race says something about you, man. Don't count yourself out. Again, congratulations on your win. Folks at home, if you're watching, make sure you give both Slidick and Ryin7 a follow here on Twitch. Of course, shout outs to our restreamer Edgeworth, and of course myself and my co-commentator and tracker Algernon25. Make sure you give us all a follow here. And of course, make sure you follow all of our channels, Speed Gaming 1 through 4, Randomania 1 through 4, for all of the Zelda 1 races. In fact, right now, I think we have a race going on right now over on Randomania 1 between Dragon Dark and Your Majesty. If you guys want to check that out, make sure you don't miss that. And then tomorrow, we've got several races going on. We've got at noon over on Randomania. We have Z-Man 5778 versus Janthe. King Doll versus Shiner CCC at 3 o'clock. over on
We are-
Randomania 2.
We also have JSR2 Gamers and Breasticle at 7 o'clock at Speed Gaming, and I'll be back on the call for that. And it looks like we have an 8 o'clock match, Amazing Ampharos and Amazing Toaster. So we have going to be a very amazing match on Randomania. We also have a Super Bowl Sunday match scheduled, and Crimson Navsix and Zeb Gedney are slated for the 7th. And we are going to have more matches coming at you in the coming days and weeks.
Can I interrupt you guys real quick?
Oh,
Go
sure.
ahead.
Go ahead, Ryan.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for you guys for commentating, and Edgeworth for restreaming, and GG to Slidick, and feel bad for him. I know he was kind of sick, so I'm going to be gone this weekend, so we're kind of trying to crunch it in and just kind of feel bad. I hope he wasn't too under the weather.
Yeah, we feel for him, but hey, you know what? It still was a good race. Definitely appreciate you racing for us here for our entertainment, and yeah, thank you for the. You're welcome for the great commentary. Hopefully, you enjoy the VOD. In the meantime, we want to thank you guys for tuning in as always. On behalf of everyone here at Randomania and Speed Gaming, my name is Shades, and as I always like to say, rock on, guys.
Good night, everybody.